that.
Studying the course for 30 years?
Yeah, so the 90s, not
Wow, good for you.
not overly successful all the time, but here's the thing: I picked it up 1990. 4.95. I read about it, and then I read a ton of books about it before I actually bought it. So I was very grounded in other people's thoughts of A Course in Miracles before I had my own thoughts about A Course in Miracles. Um, but from 95, it took me until 2007 and my life completely falling apart before I finally said, now's the time with no distractions that I need to immerse myself in the course. But I knew way back when I was studying the Self Realization Fellowship, Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings. Um, there's a fellowship not far from me. We would go there once a week or so. And the friend that I used to go there with said, "So, what is it? What's our path?" We were getting coffee together. He said, "What's the path that's going to bring us all the way home? What's going to be our awakening? Is it Buddhism? Because we would go to Buddhist classes. We went to these yoga classes. Um, what is it?" And without any hesitation, I said, "It's the Course in Miracles for me." I just knew. I also knew it was difficult, and that I was rebelling at every instant at practicing true forgiveness until I hit that wall. And I knew if I didn't start forgiving, that um, life just wasn't going to work for me any longer. And I had spent a decade, the whole 90s, attempting not to make life work for me by being an absolute drunk for 10 years. Uh, and it was having the course, not even being a successful student, but having it and an established meditation practice, which is also something I want to ask you about. Because I know meditation is very big for you and Robert, and it isn't big in a lot of other um, course teachings.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's one of those areas where it's not in the it hasn't quite been picked up by the course teachers, and therefore it hasn't kind of gone to the course community meditation. But all throughout the workbook, we are given meditation instructions. And in fact, that line, speaking of lines that get misinterpreted, there's one that says, "Forget this course, forget this world, and come with holy empty hands to God." And people misunderstand that line as being, well, forget this course, right? I need do nothing. But actually, that line is a meditation instruction. And so in your meditation, you're letting go of the course, letting go of the world, and coming with holy empty hands to God. And the part of the reason why meditation hasn't been picked up is because the word itself appears just a couple of times in the course. The course calls it other things. It calls it this kind of practice. I forget the other things, but when you read the workbook lessons, it's asking you to close your eyes, clear your mind,
Right.
and focus on a thought. Well, what is that if not meditation? And so yeah, meditation is a huge part of the course's practice. And Robert's a better meditator than I am, but we do try and sit down every day and make meditation part of our morning practice.
And is it strictly a course based meditation practice or
Always.
always?
Always, yeah. And the course does have 3 different kinds of meditation in it. One of I would say our favorite is what we call the Name of God meditation, where it's based on a lesson in the workbook. I call upon God's name and my own. And in the meditation, uh, let me just phrase it this way, because I taught mindfulness meditation for a long time. And one of the instructions that I used to teach in mindfulness meditation was to clear your mind of all distractions and try and empty your mind. With
Right.
the course, your focus is on filling your mind with the thought of God, the expanded thought of God, the expanded thought of love, and then calling that in and being able to have a mind that's full of love that you can then transfer to other people. So that's what course-based meditation is about.
Yeah, I'm a primordial sound meditation teacher, which is derivative of transcendental meditation. It was brought forward in the early 90s by Deepak Chopra when he left the TM movement. But so I practice that, and I do practice the course workbook lessons. I definitely would love to learn more the meditation that you're talking about. And I know you have several discussions on your YouTube channel, which
Yeah,
I want to mention one more time is an awesome, awesome channel, guys. If anyone is interested um, in deepening, and not just that, your website as well.
yeah, we have YouTube channel. We post a video every week, usually a podcast or a sermon from one of our Sunday gatherings. And we have our website at circleofa.org. And then we have our community at community.circleofa.org. And in the community, we've got all kinds of workshops, one of which is on meditation in the course and breaking down those 3 different techniques and how you do them and whatnot.
But guys, I hope you go visit